Does anybody ever realize that the frequency and intensity of storms have roughly increased over the last 10 years? Like hurricanes and tornadoes and just all weather in general have increased in intensity and frequency. I'm here to inform my audience about why this is happening. The effects. It's about the effects of global warming. Global warming has a number of effects on the planet. The first thing that it actually does, it actually increases the number of hurricanes. Due to this, like with increasing temperatures of the water, seeing that hurricanes need warm water to form and sustain themselves, the warmer your water is, the longer the hurricane can last and grow. And you get disasters like Katrina that happened some years back, which, I mean, most hurricanes actually start near the equator and go up the coast or into the Gulf. But seeing that the water is actually getting more diluted and becoming warmer itself as the polar caps melt, it's making the water warmer, but the polar ice caps are melting, just making it cooler in some regions and warmer in others, which is throwing off the entire world's current. With this, it's just throwing the world out. It's out of balance. It's throwing the Earth's weather and everything about it out of balance. It's destroying the ecosystem. It's also, global warming has actually increased the intensity of droughts and heat waves in many places as well. It causes more evaporation of the oceans. So y'all get global dimming, but you'll also have warmer oceans, which will lead to more rain, which leads to more erosion, which leads to desertification. So, like land that was lush and had tons of water can now be desert, like in such places like Africa, because they have very weak soil and it changes all the time. As I've already stated, global warming is affecting the polar ice caps melting, which is diluting the water, which is throwing off the Gulf Stream. And if the Gulf Stream is out of whack, then that means the water's not circulating as well. If the water's not circulating, then it throws off everything else. As long as everything else is thrown off, you don't know what kind of weather you're going to have. It can be 30 degrees in the middle of the summer because it changes the whole environment. It changes everything. It can be 90 degrees in Canada one day, and it's never been 90 degrees in Canada. This also will make the oceans rise, and they can rise to the extent they could get rid of all coastal cities, and New York's going, Miami's going, anywhere on the coast is going, and it could drive water to 230 feet, which that's a substantial amount of water, and it would actually push the coast back about 50 miles inland. Most animals can't survive this kind of drastic change that's happening as of right now, so some species are actually dying out, and some are becoming endangered, like polar bears and penguins and all those kind of creatures. They're not used to warmer temperatures, so they're actually dying out right now. So in conclusion, we need to understand the effects of global warming and what we're doing to our planet. We are heavily affecting the ecosystem, and as fast as we're changing it, many animals, plants, and even human beings will soon